So clearly this episode is all about building relationships between the mechanic and the customer. Can you give me a couple of examples?
Yeah, look, it's building them, but it's also maintaining them, right? So preempting your customer need is really powerful. If someone who looks after my vehicle and my family's vehicles sends me a note to say, hey, we missed you, makes me think, oh, must be reason why they're contacting me. I don't have any little red lights on my dashes, but I'll keep that in mind. They're top of my mind. But if they send me a message going, hey, a big storm rolled through, or hey, it's winter, you might want to have a battery check, that's really important, because the cost of a battery to replace can be quite expensive, but to do a quick check and do a bit of maintenance, let me know that, hey, actually your alternator's not quite putting out enough power. That's something that I wouldn't probably captured when the battery went flat. That's another round of costs that I may not have preempted. But putting yourself in the customer's shoes and thinking it through, how would I like to be spoken to by the workshop? That'll answer a lot of the questions.
I love that. And I also love the fact that in that example, you tied it in with something that was going on in that person's world, as in the storm.
Yeah, and we speak about preempting bill shock as being one of those fundamentals that you can do to make customers' journey from service to service easier. But if the customer comes in, they get their service, they pay their bill, and you say, hey, just so you know, next time you pop in, you're up for this service, you're likely to be looking in this sort of cost range, you may want to pop some money aside, or next time you pop in, that little noise you hear from the front left there, that's going to get louder and louder. We might want to jump onto that sooner rather than later. That's the little stuff. Taking note of that and then sending a message when the next booking comes through to say, hey, we noticed you booked in, or thank you for calling to book in. Remember last time you were here? And actually remembering back, that lets me know the mechanic cares about me because they've taken the time to actually remember what needs to be done to my vehicle.
Gee, the common thread is relationships, isn't it?
It really is, and it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of effort.
Interestingly though, and I take your point, it's not hard and it can be learnt. But it is also a lot about confidence from the mechanic's point of view to actually communicate.
100%. And communicating comes from expertise. And that's something the mechanics have in spades. They know everything there is to know about cars, and what they don't know, they're willing to go and learn. The good thing about the modern age is that we've got systems to help us with this stuff. There's workshop management software out there that can help you build an entire engagement strategy, which is a big businessy term, which basically means remembering this stuff and letting a customer know that we actually do care.
I'm loving this, and I'm loving talking about direct communications, but what other things can businesses do to ensure that they continue to communicate with their customers?